As the story goes, we have an extended family member that's an ophthalmologist. He showed a video of a cataract lens replacement. Everyone in the house, as this video was played, covered their face with blankets and pillows or their hands, but I was watching very intently and found that video to be super fascinating. From then, I knew that I was going to be in the ophthalmology field. I was 12 years old.
Beacon Story, Foundation Fighting Blindness.
In my PhD career, I ended up in Bill Houseworth's lab at the University of Florida, and he, lo and behold, was actually one of the founders of generating Luxturna, which is now FDA approved. I was just a grad student. I didn't actually realize that I was just seeing the mountaintop. When I was in his lab, I got to see us make this virus. I was actually able to be in the OR when they dosed a patient. We actually then took that virus back to the lab, injected it in mice to make sure that it was working. And so I really got to see a bench-to-bedside production of a clinical product, and I was hooked at that point. I was like, oh, everybody does this. Now looking back, I realized that it was very special for me to be at that place at that time in that lab, and for someone to show me how it's possible. Right now at the KCI Institute, we actually have patients that come and we can take their blood sample and then actually grow up their human stem cells. So they're telling us what mutations, and then we get to develop the gene editing machinery for their specific mutation. And right now, the field usually uses viruses to actually deliver DNA to the retinal cells. I'm using non-viral delivery vehicles to deliver mRNA to the retina. And then once we have our therapeutic product that we think is ready to go, we would make sure that it's safe and effective. And then we would have a clinical product to test in a clinical trial. I received an award from the Foundation Fighting Blindness. We didn't have that pipeline before their support and their funding. It is very prestigious to get an FFB award because you then know that you're actually something that they believe that is going to make a clinical impact. And so I'm very honored to be working with them and to be funded by them. I think it means a lot to us as researchers in this field. I'm trying to help women in science continue on this career path and show them that it's possible. That's very important to me. It would be great if I could give someone the same experience I had, really witnessing a product go from bench to bedside and then ultimately becoming FDA approved.
Check out Dr. Ryals' story at fightingblindness.org/beaconstories.